I chose UWSP because as a natural resource major, they have a very credible program here, and that just seemed the best fit for me.
I love how personal this campus is. I'm really glad that I chose it because now I know everybody. I walk around, I see everyone I know.
UWSP, I've heard about it like all the way back in Brazil from some people down there, and they told me that this is one of the most recognizable natural resource schools here in the United States. That was reason number one. Reason number two is because UWSP, it's a very affordable school as well in comparison to any other school, and they have great programs.
Hands-on experiences, and I just love the outdoors, and most of the time you get to spend your days learning outside.
I chose UWSP because I saw the opportunity to be in the LEAP program, which seemed like a good opportunity for me to start my first year of college as a first-generation student.
I chose to go to UWSP because of the beautiful studios, because I'm a dance major, and the campus is beautiful as well. When I walked into the campus, it just felt like home.
I know when I was looking at Stevens Point and touring, everybody always said it feels homey, it feels like home, and I was always like what is, I didn't really get what that meant, but now that I'm here, I really get that feeling. I just feel really at place here, and anybody who's coming in, even if you feel like that might not happen for you, it totally can.